everyone, and welcome again to Adventures in Parenting 30 Days to Becoming a Better Parent. My name is Julie Flaherty, and I want to welcome everyone back to day 14. We're almost halfway through, and I want to thank everyone for hanging in there with us and learning a little bit with us. And I'm learning a lot about you guys as we go on. And I want to take a second for you guys to check out the shirt. It's a new shirt, right? And if anybody plays this game, I'm thinking you recognize these little angry birds, right? It's a very popular game right now, and I know my husband plays it incessantly, and a lot of our friends play it, and I'm a closet Angry Birds player, so we don't talk about it much. But our topic today is frustration. Is it good or bad? So I thought it was extremely appropriate to wear this one today because I know if you're like me, you get frustrated with this game, and I shake my phone and I get upset and I want to figure out how to knock down the walls and get those dumb pigs, right? I say that a lot, dumb pigs, because I'm sure it's the pig's fault that I can't knock down the wall to get what I need to get, right? Who doesn't blame the pig, right? Raise your hand if you don't. Right, I blame the pig. Anyway, to move on to frustration, which is the point and topic today. Good or bad? Well, frustration can be a bad thing if you get stuck in it, correct? We all know those people who get frustrated and they get angry, and the angrier they get, the louder they get, and somehow it's whoever else's fault because something's not working right and you don't understand because this isn't right, and it turns into you against them or them against the world or everybody else's problem or fault, right? So if we have a problem or situation and we get frustrated with that situation, do we get angry at the situation or do we get angry with those around us who have nothing to do with the situation? Because it's okay to be upset when you're frustrated. But let's ensure that we're directing the frustration to the correct party, because that's when it starts getting misdirected and feelings get hurt and people get upset and we end up hurting the ones we love, right? So it's okay to be frustrated with the situation and talk about the situation that we're frustrated with. So let's say, for example, I purchased something from a store that I needed to put together. And I'm reading the instructions and I'm confused by the instructions, and I start putting things together and I get frustrated because the instructions don't make sense according to what I'm trying to put together. Do I get angry at those around me about that? This is dumb, this is stupid, and this is not working, this is just ugh. If you would help me, then I could get this figured out correctly, and if you would take the time out of your life to help me or bother to see that I'm getting frustrated and come help me, right? Because they're mind readers, right? They know you're getting frustrated because they're in your head. It doesn't work that way. If you're frustrated and would like help, you have to ask for help. This is extremely frustrating. I'm getting frustrated. I either need to walk away from the situation and let you finish it, or I need to walk away from the situation and talk to somebody else about it, or I need to walk away from the situation for a second, regain myself, and go back with a clean slate or a clean mindset and figure it out. That's true whether we're assembling furniture, working on a project, trying to work with other people on a team, trying to get our point across to someone else. If you guys knew how frustrated I got at some of the technology I have to deal with and how I had to get past it, you would be surprised. I can get pretty frustrated and pretty angry and pretty upset. The key to that is that I figure it out and I learn something from it that I can use the next time, so I'm less frustrated. And that's the other part to frustration. If we learn how to deal with our frustration level doesn't peak so fast. Now, we all have someone we know, or children in our lives, or students, or friends, or relatives that go to frustration and get the peak of frustration pretty quickly, and it takes them a while to calm down, right? Well, the idea is the more we deal with it on our own and the more we learn how to deal with it on our own, the less we peak and the less time it takes us to come down. Now, I'm going to say that one more time. The less time it takes us to peak and the less time it takes us to come down. So we have to learn to deal with this on our own. How do we do that? Deal with frustration. If somebody takes away my frustration, every time I get frustrated, I never learn how to get past it. How do I learn to get past it? How do I learn that I can handle frustration if somebody takes it away from me every time? Now, I say that for parents that want to help. There are parents out there that want to help their children so badly that every time they're uncomfortable or there's any kind of frustration in their lives, they'll redirect the child, and then they will take the frustration from their child. And I love you guys. I get what you're doing. I get what you're attempting to do. But if you protect your children all the time, they never learn how to handle life on their own, which is truly, as a parent, our goal. So, it's one thing when you see your child's frustration get out of control and you need to step in. It's another thing to take it away from them all the time so they don't learn how to handle it. So be a facilitator in that and show them how to get past frustration in a healthy way when you get frustrated. Or guide them through their frustration. I know this is upsetting for you, but yelling and screaming at your brother is not a proper way to handle this. It's not their fault that you're frustrated. Tell me what you're frustrated about. Tell me what's upsetting you right now. Tell me how we can get through this. Let's talk through some solutions. You can do this as young as 4 and 5 years old because they understand and have the words to tell you, I'm mad because my brother hit me. I'm mad because the dog ate my toy. I'm mad I can't find my blanket. Mad, angry, they say those things. So talk through it with them and show them how they can figure it out. Well, where did you have it last? Where can we look to find this? Would it be in your room? Would it be in the bathroom? Would it be in the living room? Let's check the dog's bed. Maybe the dog did take your toy and we'll have to fuss at the dog. And the dog doesn't know. It just sees the toy and takes it. But I can see where the frustration would lie with the child, right? Everybody with me? Following me? Is this all connecting, making sense? Good. Frustration can be a great, great thing because we learn from things like that. Frustration can be good because we learn that we can get past obstacles to learn new things, and it's a victory for us when we can do that. So once again, if someone takes that away and does it for us, it's a false victory. If someone holds our hand every time that we have something frustrating going on, we not only never learn how to deal with conflict and frustration, we never figure out how to get past those tough times going on in our lives because they can be pretty frustrating. We don't know how to handle stress very well, and we have to learn how to do that. So as parents, we walk a fine line between solving the world's problems all the time and allowing our children to learn life skills they'll use forever. So, frustration, good or bad, I'd love to hear your feedback and see what you have to say about this. Once again, you guys know the song. Comment box is right below, right? Fill it out. Or inbox me. Or fill out the comment box on Facebook. I've had more of you do that, and I respond. If you check, I respond as soon as I see it. You can email me at julie.flaherty@gmail.com. I know, you know that song too. In the meantime, once again, I look forward to seeing everybody really soon. Tomorrow, day 15. We're halfway point. Gaming is coming. I know I keep saying it, but we've got to get some of these topics out of the way because guess what? These games are going to be frustrating. They're going to start easy and get more difficult. These games are going to cause you to question some things and look at things in a different way. And we're going to look at cognitive skills in a different way. So I look forward to seeing everybody really, really soon. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Have a great day.